Hey there, guys, and welcome. Okay, we finally made it to the end of the semester. If you want to, go ahead and on our course page, go to Files, then go to Exam Reviews, and go to Final Review, and you'll find a file that looks like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and go through that and what you need to know for the final. So here we go. Let's start out. The first one of the themes is War of 1812. First off, know where the Creeks were defeated, why that was so important on defeat of the Creeks. For Andrew Jackson there, know what was the big deal about the Battle of New Orleans, and how that affected Andrew Jackson. Treaty of Ghent, know what the treaty was that ended the War of 1812, like prisoner exchanges, territorial exchanges, know what happened there. The Great Transformation, Eli Whitney. Well, know why his invention of the cotton gin was so important, and yeah, it caused the rebirth of slavery, but that happened because, well, basically, cotton just took off like nobody's business. Know about, under elements of the system, know about like interchangeable parts, the labor, know who was most threatened by interchangeable parts, know who liked tariffs, who didn't. What did the South Carolina Exposition and Protest, written by John C. Calhoun, what did that say? Know about the immigrants that were coming over here. What country were they coming from? Where were they coming from? And what were some things about their culture that may have been different than most of Protestant America? All right, there we go. Let's see. Under responses to the Great Transformation, remember, anytime I say antebellum South, that's talking about the pre-Civil War South. Know some of the wide characteristics of slave ownership in the South. In the North, know about the violence that was part of everyday life, what caused that. Influence, importance of the immigrants. Know what, in the 1830s, most American thinkers and writers really celebrated this one thing that is like totally ingrained in us as a society now. There's like, we're talking about Emerson and all like that. Know about what's going on in thoughts on American literature and what we start to celebrate. Know about Nat Turner's Revolt. Review that. Would this be Westward Ho? Perhaps. Yeah, and Westward Ho, know why people are going west. What's pushing the people out of like New England to go west? Of course, south, they're going west to get more crops, and people in the middle of the two, they're going west, basically hoping for a better life. Know who started the first settlements out in Oregon. Know what was central to the Mormons when they finally got out at Salt Lake City, which was a really scrappy area. Know what was integral to ensure their survival. Oh, know what Manifest Destiny is. know what that belief is, know what manifest destiny is, know what caused the Mexican War, know its causes. Of course, once Texas does get its independence, this is before the Mexican War, and even after the Mexican War, know why people were opposed to Texas's annexation, and know how you had stuff like the Wilmot Proviso that attempted to stop it. Know what the Wilmot Proviso was all about. Okay, then tearing at the seams. Once we do get Texas and all that land to the west, and California, which was both north and south of 36 degrees, 30 minutes, that line that said everything below that's got to be slave, everything above it is going to be free, even though that was the Missouri Compromise that had been worked out well before America had gotten all that land. Know what the Compromise of 1850 attempted to do. Know about railroads. Know why railroads really start taking off during the 1850s. I say Stephen Douglas. You say popular sovereignty. Stephen Douglas, popular sovereignty. Stephen Douglas, popular sovereignty. Which basically means you let the territories decide for themselves if they're going to be free or they're going to be slaves, or if it's going to be a slave state. What did Lincoln think about slavery? Once again, he was totally opposed to it expanding into the territories. He wanted to keep it where it was. Know about Bleeding Kansas. Know what that referred to. Know about the Dred Scott decision and what the implications of that case was. That may made the people of the South kind of like it, and may made the people of the North infuriated by it. Know what happened because as a result of Abraham Lincoln's election, and know generalities about the Civil War, where it began, where it ended, who won, stuff like that. All right, sound like a deal, Glockenspiel? Thanks for a great semester. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you all do the best you possibly can on the final. All right, have a good one.